Number 24, we are going to write the equation for this piecewise function. First thing we need to do is find our domain breaks, so where our graph gets chopped into pieces. So we are at -6 and at -3 for those. So -6, -3. So f of x equals, and for this section we always move from left to right. This says x has to be, and it's an open circle, less than -6. Our next section is between -6 and -3. So -6, it's a closed circle, less than or equal to x, less than 3, -3, sorry, -3. And our last section is x is greater than, closed, so equal to -3. Now we have to figure out each of the functions in those sections. Okay. First thing I look at, that looks like a half of a quadratic, so I try to find important points. If this is my vertex, I should be at 1, left 1, up 1. I should be at left 2, up 4. Look at that, my guess was right, it is a quadratic. Okay. I moved left 6 for that vertex, so it's going to be x plus 6, because remember, inside operates inversely, and then we had an up 1 for that vertex. Our next section of the graph is a horizontal line at 1, 2, so -2. Our last section of the graph looks like it is either a square root or a cube root. I'm going to try a square root first, so if that is my intercept, I would be 1, 1, and then 4, 2, and then 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3. Since I'm hitting my important points, that is a square root. Now, it has been moved left 3, so that means on the inside I have a plus 3 because inside operates inversely. And there is my function. On graph B, I need to find our domain breaks again. So I have a domain break right here at 1, 2, 3, so -3. And I have a domain break right here at 2. So my function is going to be f of x equals, and again I have 3 sections. So my first section is less than 3, but it's a closed circle, so x less than or equal to -3. My next section is between -3 and 2. I have an open and a closed, so -3 less than x less than 2. And my last section is x greater than or equal, oh, nope, sorry, not equal to, it's an open circle. X is greater than 2. Now I have to figure out what each function is in each section. So over here, this looks like a quadratic that has been flipped upside down. So I know I've been moved left 3 and down 1, but let's make sure it's a quadratic. So I should be 1, 1, 2, 4. And sure enough, my important points hit, so I know it's a quadratic. So x, to move it left, I would have to be a plus 3 on the inside. To flip it upside down, I would need a negative out in front. And to go down 1, I would be subtracting 1. My next section looks like a cube root that has been moved right 1 and up 3 for its intercept. So cube root, we're going to double check to make sure it's 1, 1, 1, 1. So x, to move right, we subtract. To move up, we add. So this plus 3 is on the outside. I'm going to put a comma there just so that it doesn't squish into the domain. I'm going to do that here too, because it looks a little tight there. Our last one looks like a line, so we're going to go ahead and connect it back to the x-axis. So now I just have to figure out where my intercept is. So my intercept is 4, so plus 4. My slope is down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1, so negative